Oh wow. Right here. Oh guys, we did a little switcheroo. Do you guys like it? Thumbs up in the comment section.
Oh my god, you're sitting on.
Wait, how did that get over there?
My mic's not on, Delia.
Where is it? Guest 3.
It's guest 1.
Guest 1.
There we go.
There we go.
Off. Guys, I'm a newbie. Hey, now we're even. Now it's off. You're up.
Yeah, Delia's leading the discussion.
Wait, is this what the chair?
Yeah, that's the head honcho chair. That's the Elvis Duran chair.
All right, this is my thing. Can we get Post Malone at spring weekend?
Yes.
Let's make it possible. You think if we made a big presence on social media trying to advocate for Post Malone, do you think he'd come?
Yeah, he goes to Binghamton all the time.
Yeah, but that's Binghamton probably has a little bit more money. No?
Yeah.
Actually, maybe not.
Iona College has a lot of big donors,
That's what I'm saying. They're willing to donate to other things, not.
Yeah, but when they
weekend, that would be incredible.
When donors donate money.
I don't like to be mainstream or anything, but Post Malone's really cool.
Post Malone would be good, I think they should definitely pick more people that are kind of more the past few Boogie with a Hoodie, Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
Those are people who aren't because there are people who are into rap and then people who are only into mainstream rap.
Even an alternative rock, some I don't know, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Even if Billy Joel came. No,
if Billy Joel would be a little more. Billy Joel would probably be more expensive than Post Malone.
100% would be more expensive.
But he'd be phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
He would also rock the world.
We'd get a lot of parents going for spring weekend.
Yes, that would be a wild time.
Or maybe
I think people would enjoy Billy Joel so much more.
Agreed. I'm a huge Billy Joel fan.
Myself. I haven't been to a spring concert and I want to this year.
Yeah, if you want to go pop
super
punk,
enthralled.
But it's more we could do Metro Station.
Even if we do a little Foster the People action.
Foster the People.
Not terrible.
Jesse McCartney.
No, Jesse McCartney goes to everyone.
Yeah,
I like Jesse McCartney, but I'm
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
Is she Irish?
I don't know.
I actually don't either, but
I like Eilish.
She's on the up and up. So
she's
I think
Eilish.
it's a pretty first name, Eilish.
It's a last name. Her
first
name's
but
Billie.
That would be a pretty first name.
Oh, Eilish.
People would start calling her Eyelash.
Eilish Fernandez.
People call me Delia with an A. I mean, you gotta I call you just in time, Brian the Man. You gotta live with
You've never called me Brian the Man.
And you've called me just in time over a text once.
I say, yeah, you're right. Bry guy.
I get it. Just in time.
Yeah. No, I actually used to call. I think someone else.
I think those both just backfired on you, Delia.
Yeah.
No, I did call just in time. There was someone else that I did.
Okay.
Just in time.
Okay, so Justin and a few of you just wrote in that you want to know about my hat.
We got letters.
We got letters sent from our official pregame pigeon. If you'd like Pepe to come to your door,
please comment Pepe the Pigeon in the
below and leave 3 soft carrots outside your window.
All right, it's not Santa, it's a pigeon.
It's not the reindeer.
Bye. No, I'm just kidding.
But I really just wear my hat because it's comfortable.
Because it's cold out.
Yeah.
That's what a hat's for.
Exactly.
No, we want the history. We want the juice. What did you tell us off air? Tell them what you told us off air. Where'd you get that hat? Where did you get that?
On the record.
My good friend Christian Fody got them for our team in high school, and they're like war medals. When you battle with your brothers. Battle with your brothers.
So what was the Chaminade swim team like? Was it your brothers?
We're
no, we actually didn't hang out at all.
Yeah, it was kind of my.
There's cliques.
Definitely, my kind of.
Yours was. Let me name it. What was it? Valentine.
Yeah.
And who else?
Yeah, but we don't have to talk about that because people who are listening aren't gonna know about
That's true, you're right.
the people from home.
We gotta please the pre-gamers.
It was kind of weird though, the Chaminade, because there were a lot of things that I can't talk about on air that were horrific. But then there was a lot of other things. I remember this one kid. I remember he was a senior when I was a freshman. I was watching the Vampire Diaries on my phone, on Netflix, right before practice, and he slapped my phone out of my hand and he's like, "You effing faggot, stop watching the Vampire Diaries today."
Who said that?
You know him actually, but I'm not gonna say his name on air. And then turns out last year he came out as gender fluid or like, and now he wears like dresses all the time, which like isn't a bad thing.
No,
like
but
I respect that stuff, but it's like
the fact that
he bullied me, like
Yeah, and then
craziness, like, and I was always so nice. It was like him. I'm like, but I get it, I was definitely mean.
He was probably
just like I don't know.
Maybe he was jealous that you were
Maybe.
like cool with yourself.
Yeah.
And like he wasn't.
But so like that was a fun Chaminade facts. Christian Foti was like so mean in high school. He wasn't like mean to me specifically, although he thought he was. Like when I first
You're like
when I first came to Chaminade, like every time we would have a fun get together on Saturdays,
Wait, they did that? You guys would have like team?
No, I'm talking about in college.
Oh.
He would literally come up to me and he'd be like, "Oh my god, like Brian, like I'm so sorry for being such a jerk, yeah, in layman's terms, and simple, for being such a jerk in high school. Like I was so mean to everyone, like, but I'm like totally better now." And I was like, "Foti, it's like literally fine." Like,
you.
No, Foti is like one of the most genuine people I've ever met. And he hated me for the first 3 months he ever met me too.
Yeah.
But once you get to know him and you get past his firewall.
It wasn't Justin. It was Mullet Boy.
Yes. Yeah.
Justin had a mullet.
The mullet is on the way back. By the way. The mullet's coming back.
Don't.
I remember you had a mullet.
Yeah.
Since we're defending this year at the MAC, so I have to show up with something absolutely absurd. So I'm
gonna you guys should bleed.
You get a mohawk
sides,
or a faux hawk.
Be on shaved sides, mullet in the back, and then we're thinking about doing something on the side of the head, maybe like an Iona thing or
like the crest.
Maybe something.
Oh yeah, do a crest. Put a crest on it.
Put the crest on.
I mean, you gotta come in there with some swag. If you don't, then you just kind of look like you're getting stepped.
I don't know. I think you look much hotter without the mullet. Although mullets do look good on like some people. Surprisingly, even though, because overall a mullet's kind of an ugly haircut.
Right now, I'm in the middle stage where my hair's like not.
You did have a mullet for Max
not
last
like
year.
Really long, but like I don't know.
What if you started to cut a little bit on the top?
I'm going to start thinning out the top.
Yeah,
I usually only get like a haircut a year, but I might have to make it 2.
A haircut a year.
Really? Only
yeah.
A haircut a year?
No, my hair grows. It just like comes in.
It doesn't grow that much. Like a haircut a year, like.
Well, because it usually is really long.
Well, did you like get it down to like here?
Yeah, it was down to there.
No,
when I first came,
as long as it grows in
talking
nice.
about like man bun, like
yeah, it was man bun material last
That's
year.
awesome.
When I first came here, 100%, without a doubt. I'm not proud of it. I didn't wear it in a man
Heath
bun.
Ledger, like.
Yeah, like
really?
Not like Thor, but
Yeah.
like 6 inches off Thor's hair.
Okay.
That's pretty sick. He's from Florida. Like that's cool.
No, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just like, I don't believe that it was that long though.
It was.
Okay, all right. I'll see it when I believe.
I would love to like have a man bun for
I'll
like
believe
a
when I see
day.
It's nothing in spectacular.
Kuba tried.
Yeah, but like
Kuba had like Kuba looks like
didn't-
Sonic when he wears his hair up like that. He's about to jump out of a video game.
I like
Shout
the
out
haircut
Kuba.
he has now.
Yeah, he does. Kuba's
when Kuba grows his head and he puts his hair up in that little ponytail, he looks like that little girl from Despicable Me.
It's
so fluffy.
Looks like the guy from Temple
It
Run.
was like not fluffy at all.
No, but that's what the girl says.
Oh,
She's like,
yeah,
so
yeah.
fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're such...
Oh, also, if you guys haven't seen, James Corden is like really cool. You think he's funny, right? Do you?
He's funny. Like
no, you don't think he's funny.
No, I think he's funny, but like there are like certain white people who literally like James Corden could say like bagel and they're like on the floor pissing themselves. Like
No,
I don't
that's
think
not-
he's
no.
that funny.
No,
Not
like I
anymore.
don't think
I
Jimmy.
agree with
But, like,
I
he
don't
has
think
some
Jimmy
funny
Fallon's
bits.
Funny.
Oh no, Jimmy Fallon, I love him. Like but like he has kind of like waned on me.
I don't know. They're
He
just
laughs
all
at
those
everything.
talk show hosts are just getting really.
But I think
political.
James Corden's Carpool Karaoke is genius, and I think if you guys haven't seen it, check out the Migos one. I think
We
that was
talked
so
about
funny.
this when we were running the other day.
I think it's so funny.
It is. That's actually a great video.
I love it. I've been.
But no,
telling so
all
many
these
people.
talk show hosts are getting all political nowadays. Is everything political?
Jimmy Fallon
Yeah.
isn't very political.
No, I mean,
Jimmy Kimmel was-
Kimmel's
He's actually come under
very-
fire for
Jimmy
not being
Kimmel. I actually
political, really.
went to the show in the summer, and it was a whole thing was political, which is fine. Have your like opinion, but I came to see a show to be entertained, like not talk about politics all the time.
Yeah, like my parents
that's
used to
all we
watch him,
see.
and they stopped watching because he was so political. And
Yeah,
they're
that's
just like,
all
it's
we
just not funny
see like
anymore.
on the news. Like, why don't we go to these shows to like get away from that? And yes, you have to address it at times, which is fine because that's like current events.
Yeah,
Like, you're
no,
doing
fair.
a monologue, but like not the whole show.
No.
Well, I agree. Like I do think that like Stephen Colbert, like it's all politics.
that's all it is.
But
John
is that
Oliver.
his show?
John Oliver's the same
Kind
way.
of.
John Oliver. Well, John Oliver's is like
But
more.
John Oliver's
John
a
Oliver's
very
is
funny
more
guy.
aimed towards
He's
news.
very funny.
But these like prime time, which like I agree with what you guys are saying. Like I would love like a little more entertainment, but in like times like these, like not a lot of millennials or like young people are watching the news, but
Fair.
they watch these shows.
True, you're
So in
right.
order to get like kind of
Get through to them in a sense.
to get through, like these shows are trying to like use their platform to kind of use politics. And unlike in a way like SNL covers politics, but they parody it. They
Yes,
parody it.
and it's the
So
beginning.
their
It's the
information can't always be like
biased. You can't be
honest because they're doing characters, they're making fun of it. The late night shows, they can kind of give news, so to speak, because you know they're not like they're still making jokes, but in a kind of more like straightforward sense.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like kind of fit. I think they a little less, but like I don't think they should wipe it out completely.
I
No.
agree.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think
I
Jimmy
agree.
Kimmel
I
was
agree
just-
with Brian.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel. I don't
he
think
was-
Jimmy Kimmel goes into politics that much.
Jimmy
but
Kimmel
I don't.
whole-
goes
the
into
whole show
yeah,
was-
Jimmy Kimmel's.
Oh,
But me and
really?
my
Yeah.
friends were like, okay, like when's this show gonna start? Because it's like the whole monologue. Not even that, and then
You know,
on
some people get
talking-
a kick out of it, but I mean,
talking
for an
like
hour
the
straight.
guests talked about politics. Like, it was everything.
Jimmy Kimmel's my least favorite out of all of them.
I thought he was. I think he has really funny like segments and stuff. But
I
like,
love his celebrity mean tweets. I
Yeah,
think
those
that's
are good.
hilarious.
So, oh yeah, celebrity mean tweets when Jimmy Fallon's thank you letters. They're kind of funny. But
Yeah.
I like when I love when Jimmy Kimmel brings in his like aunt and his cousin.
Cousin Vinny.
Is it cousin Vinny?
I think it's cousin Vinny.
Is
I
it?
know,
pretty-
but I know what you're saying. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. I like that segment. And the Auntie Chip, Aunt Chip, Aunt Chippy, so funny. Those ones, they're so funny. They just make fun of her because she like falls for everything. She kind of reminds me of one of my aunts. She's a funny person. But Aunt Chippy's wild, like not as crazy as my aunt.
And Chippy. That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all the time I think we have. What time is it?
It is 7:59.
It's
8
8.
o'clock.
We're right
Oh,
there.
Yeah, the 8 o'clock show is on deck, ready to entertain you, WICR folks.
Stay tuned if you please.
Yes, and we'll see you next week for
Next
another
week.
episode of the pregame. Thank you, JBurk, for joining us.
Thanks for having us, guys. Thanks for having me. That was spectacular. Thanks
It
for
was
the followers.
awesome.
Give them subscribe, like, just
Wait,
Yes.
what's your Instagram? handle?
Instagram at Justin_Burkhammer. Give it a follow if you
Nice.
please.
Woo! Okay, Delia, take us off the air.
Okay.
Woo.
guys.
We're still technically live. Bye, everyone. Bye, Mrs. Cave.